All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome to this night edition of Shark News as we are officially in the realm of 2026 Toy Fair. And what better way than to look at some new G.I. Joe classified reveals that are officially on display, as well as that mystery figure. Now, I will say, keep in mind, this is basically going to be a part one rundown of the figures, just because all these photos are from Preternia.com, and a lot of these photos don't necessarily have like the names of specific characters like that are taking the photos of. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to make this a part one video where I'm going to basically just kind of dissect every single figure that's on display, whether or not I botch the names or not, whatever. This is just more like a first impression of these characters, and then we're going to take a look at more updates and more information in regards to these figures and pre-orders as time goes on. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at all these figures up close and see how great they really are, because holy crap, there's a lot to talk about. So once again, this is from Preternia, as the links will be in the description below. So up first, we have none other than Don Moreno, which basically just went up for pre-order not too long ago. And this figure is surprisingly really good. So I like what I see here in regards to the design, the face visor piece, as well as the blacks, all that. She's got like some abs, some great muscle definition. The Uzi is cool. It's more like a matte finish black. And a lot of people were saying in the comments of my previous video that with this specific figure, we could see like a female Viper at some point, which, to be honest, it could be very likely. So I think that could be pretty decent. Otherwise, the shin guards, all that looks really cool. And I do like that alternate head sculpt right there. I think it looks really nice in my opinion. So yeah, otherwise, this is I think this is a very good figure. A lot of you have mentioned in the comments that you don't necessarily know about this figure or know about this character, and that's totally fine. But I think it's fine. I mean, I like it. Next, we have a very interesting addition into this line. So this one says the G.I. Joe Classified Series Night Creeper Dire Tech. So we have a Night Creeper, which is basically utilizing the crystal ball head sculpt, that translucent head sculpt with two swords, which is pretty interesting. And then it's got the same classic Night Creeper designs, but the color schemes are mostly all silverish, like gunmetal gray. I slightly looks like, depending on the lighting, maybe some kind of brownish color scheme on the pants, but the gold belt does look pretty decent. And yeah, I mean, I like what I see. Now, I don't know even though I know this is on display right now and they're utilizing the crystal ball head sculpt, but was this one just for fun? Or is it one of those things where you're getting the same head sculpt twice in the packaging? Or, like I said, or are they just going to, utilize this head sculpt with that same head sculpt that we see here, but something a little bit more different? So, yeah, I still got to see how this is going to work out, but I kind of, I would have assumed that if this is a dire tech, I mean, maybe could have had a different head sculpt. That could have been a little bit better because we've already seen this before, roughly. But yeah, it's fine. The original Night Creeper figure with the purples and maroons was still good in its own way, but this one works if you want to collect ninjas or that whole darker silver and grayish aesthetic. So I think this one's fine. I mean, I'll have to wait and see how this one will turn out, like if I ever come across it like in stores or something. But for now, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like especially this is dire tech, so we're talking about crystal ball and then the ghost vipers, and now like kind of like another ghost viper night creeper style design. So yeah, I think this works. Then we finally got the reveal of the mystery figure. Now, at the time of making this video, based on what I see right here, I don't see a name here, so I do apologize. I will do an updated video later. So here we go. We got our first looking Cowboy. And basically, I do like that head sculpt because it does remind me of freaking me. Oh my gosh, that's actually hilarious. I actually have that hairstyle. That's hilarious. Otherwise, good looking figure. Got the poncho. I mean, exactly what we expected from the silhouettes. Unfortunately, not a Wild Bill retro version, but it does have the nice looking hat. And then the gloves got a tattoo there. I believe it looks like a bull tattoo. um, and then we got the nice little shells there on the belts and stuff. And then nice gun in the holster, brown pants and stuff. The boots look pretty good. Yeah, so Cowboy Joe, pretty interesting. Again, I don't know the name of this guy just yet, but until I do later, I'll make an updated video. So go easy on me. Don't be roasting me in the comments. But just based off of this photos right now, that's all we got. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna pick this figure up. I don't know if I need it, but just I do like that head sculpt though. That's probably my only excitement for it. So we'll see how that turns out. Next we have this new, I believe, Viper in a Trouble Bubble flight pod in a red translucent plastic color scheme. Based off of the design, obviously it's well within the red glass, so it's kind of harder to see like the exact color scheme of the particular Viper inside, but based off of the pants, looks like he's wearing the all black with the same blacks like how Don Moreno is wearing with, so this could be a clear indication that we could see a female Viper at some point because Don Moreno is rocking roughly the same colors, and we have seen those horizontal lines on that figure as well. So with the Viper roughly utilizing the same concept, we've seen those knee pads before. The color scheme of the flight pod in more of a gunmetal gray, which is pretty cool. Visor pieces, all that looks fine. Yeah, I mean, so people were saying that this is going to be, or I believe right now, word on the street within the TOYFAIR floors that it's in a 2-pack with the Snake Eyes and ATV figure, which we'll talk about shortly. But I think this figure it's fine for what it is, but we'll wait for more official product shots when it comes out. Then we have Taurus and Red Dog finally on display after a very, very, very long time. So finally, here we are. There's the 2-pack, at least packaging right there, which is fine. But at least based off of this specific angle of the photo, Taurus does seem actually tall. So maybe the render was probably wrong. I don't know. But otherwise, he does look pretty decent there. And then we have Red Dog as well. That looks nice too. So I like that. And then, yeah, I mean, Red Dog, I never had any issues with because I thought he looked pretty decent anyway. But it was mostly Taurus that was the big issue with everyone complaining about his height and being a little too skinny. And he does look a little slimmer, but at least within here, based off of how they posed him, looks a little bit better. So perhaps he's still in that skinny aesthetic or the slimmer physique, but I guess that's okay. And I think we've talked about it before, how he doesn't come with his signature backpack like the original O-ring figure had, so we'll just have to wait and see how that's going to turn out. I mean, because we do see a backpack here for Red Dog, but not for Taurus, which is unfortunate, but, it's fine. Then we have this new Snake Eyes with the ATV, again, based off of this photo. Again, like I said before, I will do an updated video with all the proper names and stuff, but for now, we're just going based off of what Paternia has posted. So it's a pretty interesting Snake Eyes. I mean, I don't know how many more Snake Eyes a lot of you collectors need in your collection. It definitely uses a lot of different various parts that we've seen before, because it has like that classic beachhead Alpha Commando Snake Eyes kind of what do you call it, vertical lines. And then we got the Snake Eyes with the polar bear head sculpt, but it has the green goggles, and then he's got the green pants with those knee pads we've seen before. And then the ATV, obviously we've seen that before as well a few times with the ferret driver, as well as the Tiger figure, Tiger Force 1 wreckage. So yeah, I mean, this one is okay. Honestly, I don't really have much to say about it. I don't know what to really make of it, but it's fine for what it is. But yeah, I mean, this will probably be a huge pass for me, but again, if you're a huge Snake Eyes fan and something you want in that color scheme, definitely get it. But for me, it's a huge pass. Then here's something very interesting. We are officially returning back with the Classified Series Legacy Collection Action Soldier Special Forces. Based off the display, I thought it was a 2-pack, but it's actually a single pack. Looks like, I think Valaverse had something very similar, like the Day of the Dead style figures with like the with a zombie-esque skeleton face decos on the helmet. So I think they might be copying Valaverse at this point with this specific figure, but it still looks fine. I mean, is this something that I would need in my collection? Absolutely not. But if you are a Legacy Collection collector, definitely runs right up your alley in terms of the green aesthetics of green soldiers, green army men. Great, at least it comes with loaded with a lot of different accessories and weapons, and the outfit itself on the actual figure, like the pouches and looks like you got scissors there. Looks really cool. The helmet and all that stuff. And yeah, face sculpt helmets. And again, the deco on the pants, very cool. We've seen those knee pads before, and like the camo and all that stuff is fine. We got another one down here with like a missile launcher, which is cool. And yeah, I mean, based off of this photo, we got one head sculpt there with the camo on the face and another head sculpt there, but we got one with the beret, one with the helmet, and then yeah, so that's cool. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's fine. Nothing too crazy, but it works. So that is the new, where is it? New Legacy Collection Action Soldier Special Forces. Very nice. Then we have Overkill. So we are back into the official new latest wave that just came out. So based off of this, this looks really nice as well. So I mean, it does, the chest does open. A lot of people wanted to know if the chest opens and it has like that snake design, but we can see here like the original gimmick from the O-ring, his chest does open to give you that gimmick of the two fire powers right there, which comes out of his chest, which is really awesome. So that's good to know. People weren't too happy about the vibrant greens, but with the golds and the blacks and then that head sculpt, it's all fine. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit weaker in person, in my opinion. I mean, it's still a decent, fine figure. I'll pass on this one, but at least from what it's worth, I mean, if it's up to you, if you really like it or not. I mean, I like the render more than I actually like the design of, like, at least seeing it in this specific photo, but maybe I might change my mind if I ever come across it in person, but, it's fine for what it is. So that's Overkill. Then we got Ninja Force Zartan, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm very surprised to say that I actually like this figure a lot. I like the design of it. I like the color scheme. I mean, the color scheme needs some adjustments in the sense of, like, if you're someone that doesn't like the whole vibrant neon greens and orange, but that head sculpt of Zartan, though, looks really, really, really cool. I like that. It kind of looks like he has, one kind of looks like the right eye is a little bit smaller than the left eye, so that could be cool, but otherwise, the posing of this character looks really nice. Leather jacket, green pants, purple knee pads. Yeah, I mean, damn. I was shocked to say I was going to pass on this figure, but now I might change my mind. So, damn, that sucks. Otherwise, really cool figure. Now we got this very interesting figure of, I guess, a Dino Rider style figure with a character with a dinosaur. Holy crap. I mean, there's going to be another angle of this guy, but we finally got our Cobras meshing with dinosaurs. We're heading into Jurassic Park at this point. So holy shit, this is, oh my god. I mean, it's a freaking dinosaur, dude. Like, here we are in classified 2026 heading into dinosaur territory. So that's completely bonkers. We got the Cobra logo there. So they're basically, so Dr. Mindbender must be experimenting with dinosaurs now. Freaking insane. And then we got the character right there, which, again, I don't see the name of at the moment. But, again, like I said, I will be doing an updated video, so these are just first impressions, so do bear with me. The dinosaur does look really sick. All right, back to more Taurus and Red Dog. And then still got the same Legacy Collection figure. On the bottom there, you can see that there's Night Viper, there's the Mole Rat, and then other figures, but we've already seen those before. Finally, we have Zanya right there with her swamp skier. Alternate head sculpt with the glasses. Okay, kind of looks like a very interesting librarian. I mean, pretty cool. The figure is okay. I mean, I really want a Zanya figure, but there's just something about her that I'm not too impressed with at the moment, so maybe I will pick it up at some point. I know a lot of you want the swamp skier and had shared your expressions or frustrations of not having it being, like, color accurate, or the silvers are too vibrant and all that other stuff, but I think it's designed very well. But my personal take is more on the figure itself, so I think she's okay. She's got a little waist tattoo there. Okay, we're We're getting a little naughty here with the G.I. Joe team. Very nice. Okay, so we got the mask on the alternate head sculpt. Ooh, that's pretty cool. We got a helmet there. And then we got alternate hands and then a weapon in the holster and stuff. So I do like that Jason style mask. That's pretty cool. So it looks like it's actually, I don't think so it's not removable. Okay, so that's interesting. So I thought the mask was like a separate piece, but it looks like it's kind of snug fit in there, which is very interesting. All right, that's fine. Back to the dinosaurs. All right, that's cool, but yeah, the color scheme. I mean, freaking Cobras with dinosaurs, dude. What the hell is going on here? All right, back to the same soldier figure. Back to Red Dog. Now we have Red Dog there. I mean, yeah, really good looking figure. I have no complaints, no issues with Red Dog. I thought he looked really sick, so good for him. Here we go. We have this guy. Wow. I mean, so again, at the time of making this video, I don't know his name. So again, I do apologize. Don't go crazy with me on this. I'm going to do an updated video. But wow, this guy, look at him. Look at him. I mean, he's got like dinosaur claws. He's got a whip. I think that's from Crocmaster. Got I mean, nice looking like tealish, grayish color, like pants with decent boots and stuff. Some beige colors to match the actual dinosaur itself. The padding there on the shoulder guards, the armor piece. I mean, yeah, I mean, you got a little, what do you call it? The designs there on his head sculpt, which is nice, like the mohawk kind of. Wow. This is actually surprisingly really, really cool. I like this one. This looks really, really sick. Yeah, I'm very impressed with this one. I mean, the fact that we're getting G.I. Joe figures or Cobra figures with dinosaurs, holy shit, like that's incredible. And I'm very, very, very pleased with that. Back to Zanya or Zanya. Now we got the Royal Guard figure. That's actually really, really cool. So we know that the Royal Guard figure is going up for pre-order on the 17th of this Tuesday. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. The grays on the head sculpt I thought had a little bit more detail of shading, but I guess that's fine. I mean, I can't nitpick too much because the whole torso, the crustacean shells and stuff all looks fantastically sculpted. The wings, the blues, all that looks really good on the wings and stuff. Good sculpting. A lot of people are gonna be frustrated with the army building concept and the price point. What was it, $34 if I remember? I mean, but the head sculpt is cool. Yeah, very, very nice looking figure. All right, so now we have a little better look angle of this character with the weapon as well as the new looking head sculpt with like a visor piece, and then they got like some bandages on top of the head sculpt, the armors. That looks cool. Shoulder guards, that's nice, and then more of the dinosaurs there wrapped around. I just wanted to make sure if there's anything else that I'm missing. Otherwise, yeah, that looks really, really cool. And that's basically it for now. So stay tuned for a part 2 updated video, as I will look more into it because I know there's an Airtight figure reveal with him without his helmet. But like I said before, we'll look more into it in the future. But for now, these are the TOYFAIR reveals with excluding Airtight. But I think this guy literally stole the whole show. This guy is freaking awesome. So let me know in the comments below what you think about these figures, and I'll talk to you all in the next video, which should be later tonight. We'll see what happens, but yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about these TOYFAIR reveals. The link will be in the description below, as these are from Paternia, and yeah, I'll talk to you all in the next episode.